Hi, I'm Wendy.
I'm Lori.
Welcome to Hot Topics.
Cool friends.
Welcome to today's episode. Today we have our very good friend Tracy Tober. Hey, Trace.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. So Tracy owns Bandits Main Street Eats in downtown Sylvania. What's the address exactly? That's funny if you don't know.
It's so new she doesn't know.
Exactly. It's, in the plaza. I believe it's 5758 Main Street, Suite 4.
Right next to Sodbusters there. And it used to be what?
Earth to Oven.
And how many years was it Earth to Oven? Long time?
A long time. I think it was I want to say like a 2-generational, but not generational as in the same family. But it was Earth to Oven twice by 2 different owners.
Oh, okay.
And I believe the previous owners were there 5 or 6 years maybe.
Good stuff. Really, really great menu and a really cozy atmosphere. I love it. All right. Tell us how this started, that you said, you know what? I think I'm going to own a restaurant. From the beginning, please.
Well, let's see. Well, the whole restaurant idea started last year around this time. Every day working at home, I would go into my office and say, am I done yet? Am I done yet? Is it retirement time yet? I worked for a local medical insurance company for 19 years and was completely over medical insurance, but they suck you in. That corporate America sucks you in. Anyways, so Brent, my husband, got an idea of let's check into things. And our restaurant came about because he actually inquired about the sale of it for another friend of ours that was looking for a place in downtown Sylvania. So he went in, asked if they were interested in selling. They said no. He left his phone number. A couple weeks later, they texted and said, let's chat. And it wouldn't have come to fruition without him because I don't know any of that business background stuff. So he did all the homework, and the whole idea originally was that the both of us were going to do it together. Thank goodness he is still within his job because my boss does not pay me well.
We understand that.
So yeah, he did. He said, do you want to do this? And I said, sure, if you want to do the homework, because I was working full time, had a lot of other things I was taking care of. So he did. He went in, jumped in both feet, did all the homework, figured out how to get, LLCs and what all we had to do and negotiate prices and then figure out prices of what we need to do and all of the other. And here we are today.
Yeah.
What made you think food instead of like a boutique or gifts or flowers or any other, like here you are, you're buying this business. Why did you keep it food instead of going in a different direction? Like I heard before through the grapevine, like soft serve ice cream or
that was recreating the whole wheel. Like that was a completely revamping of everything. So yes, we originally wanted to do soft serve just because the community that we're in would be perfect area for soft serve ice cream. But you have to go through a lot of other stuff with the health department and buying equipment and all of that other. So I'm like, why are we recreating the wheel? Let's keep it the way that it is. The reason why I went into food is I've always been, I won't say always, but let's say, high school-ish forward, I've been in the food industry somewhere, whether it was serving, waiting tables, bartending, assistant managing, dishwashing, all of that other fun stuff. And I just kind of fell into that, but it was easy. And then also when I was young, like I always played restaurant, and my grandma, like for Christmas, I would get the little old, you'd write your order out, and I would go around at nighttime. My grandpa would stay up like on the weekends and watch late night TV or whatever. And I would go around and I'm like, can I take your order, sir?
Did you have an easy bake oven?
Yeah, I did.
Of course, right?
How fun is that?
I did.
Yeah, so it's just sort of a natural, obviously a natural thing.
It was a thing, like, and I've been in customer service forever and ever, so it just comes easy for me. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's something to be said. I think that a lot of people who get into any kind, whatever your business niche is that you think you want to get into, they forget the beginning foundation, and just waiting tables is
I loved it.
if you've gotten if you're a
Yeah.
restaurant owner, you've never waited a table, like, I don't think you should be a restaurant owner.
No.
That's my opinion.
No.
Yeah, you have to be a server.
You have to be a
bartender
server,
first.
yeah.
You
Or
have
right.
to deal with the general public and actually understand so that you know how to
Yeah,
how
start at the
everything's going to
beginning.
run on the backside too, because
And a cook too, like either whatever you
yeah.
need to start. Yeah. So what changes did you implement as Bandits?
I don't know that there's so many changes. I mean, as far as like, are you talking about like aesthetic
Anything,
purposes?
yeah.
I mean, we did listen to a lot of people in the community that frequented Earth to Oven and found out what was popular with them and what they enjoyed with that particular restaurant. I also met with someone that was going to work for us that previously worked there, and it just didn't work out because of her scheduling or whatever. But so I was able to go over with everything, what was popular, and the people would say, don't get rid of this, don't get rid of that. So we did keep 4 of their popular sandwiches. We were provided their chili recipe, which
That was
And the-
nice of them. To
yeah, it was very nice. And still, I mean, if we reached out with additional questions, they would answer questions. But I just don't want to, I mean, they sold for a reason. They're retired.
Yeah. Yeah, but they might like the call. They might
I
like
don't know. I mean, but so it's still the same concept, a little bit different vibe. I think, it's just more.
Yeah,
You
the decor is different. I
Yeah.
really like it.
I do too. I
Yeah.
do too. It's opened
It's
up a little bit.
Cozy. Yeah.
And the live music is great, of course.
Of course.
Did they ever have live music there before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
know.
think so. Because I mean, I know that
Chris
Chris
sang, but I don't know if he did.
yeah, but I don't think that he.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
He
they
was the
ever had-
storyteller, is what I know.
And so you mentioned your husband. Tell us a little bit about your family. Do you have children? Do you?
I am on my second and last marriage to my husband, who I had a hard crush on in junior high, but he didn't even know that I existed. So whatever. Flash forward, 25 years, and we have been married. Whenever 07 was. So, yeah, 8 years.
It's funny that you don't know. I bet Brent knows.
Well, he has it tattooed on his finger.
he does.
Jeez.
that's cute.
Just so he remembers.
And we also got married on my birthday, so I made
Okay.
it so it was a one-stop shop for him, easy peasy. But no, so we've been married. He is my best friend. We do everything together. I have a son in the military, Nick, and then we have my stepson, Brad, is Brent's son, and then my nephew, who is my third son, but we've raised him since he was 5. So he is also my cook in the kitchen.
He does a great job.
Stefan. Yep.
Stefan, yep, does
Yeah,
a great job.
it's
That's
generally just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
So no girls.
No girls. Nope. It's, no offense. I mean, I always wanted one, but now that I don't have one, I'm like, thank goodness I am clearly a boy mom.
Right. Yes, there's a
Boys are
difference.
fun.
Boys are.
Girls are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Bandits had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, goodness.
I know. These are these questions I just...
If I had a theme song, I'm always trying to think of...
Or a couple, or even just a band. If you can't think of one song, it's difficult for people to think of one song when I ask that
I
question.
don't know. I think
Bandits.
the way that I envision the whole everything, the feel of Bandits is Bob Marley. I mean, I will throw on a Bob Marley
All right.
station or whatever and just let it roll. I just like the chill vibe. I want everyone to come, feel, like it's a...
Where everybody knows your name.
That's a good one too, Lori. Maybe they can do that in a reggae version.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure it out. There's your homework then. I'm sure you can figure it out. Yeah, it's just I just want it chill and enjoyable, and you're coming in for lunch or breakfast. It's just there's no reason to stress about anything.
What
It's
are
okay.
your hours?
We are open Monday through Saturday, 8:30 to 2:30.
Okay. Yes. And sometimes, occasionally, rarely, but you will stay open at night if we have an event downtown.
Yes. I try on the first Fridays.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we get you.
the
We
upcoming
understand.
one, no one's coming down to my end of the road.
It's going to be cold.
They need to have more people at the end
It's
of our
going to
road.
happen, yep. But yeah, I love going in there. I think it's just one of those places that if I lived in Sylvania, that's where I'd probably start my day.
Yeah.
Well,
I
one of
would.
these days when my espresso machine returns,
We'll just have yeah. Yes. Yeah, your drinks are
then
great.
there's, more excitement happening, and you
Yeah.
don't just come in for a brewed, boring coffee. Whatever.
Hey, there's
Stop.
plenty of people who just still like that
I know.
classic Americano coffee. It's
Yeah.
fine. So what advice? I know it's early. I mean, it's still really new for you, but
Yes.
what advice at the top of your head comes to mind with the beginning of all of this so far?
I would say, really, I have no clue what I'm doing, to be honest with you. It's so new. I've never owned my own place before, so I'm just really rolling with the punches on everything. But I would say, and two, I didn't do any of the background. I can take no credit for my background, how I got here. That is all my husband. But I did just have the feel and the pull to do something else. And I literally just went with it and quit my job, retired, nothing. I had no stress at all when I'm putting in my 2-week notice after 19 years.
That's a great sign.
I'm
Yeah.
pulling money out of my 401k. I know I shouldn't, but that's how I bought the business or whatever. And it was all great until then I was like, oh crap, we have to open.
That's what Lori says too. Lori tells that story
It
all
was
the
all
time.
fun and games
know, 'cause
and
someone's
playing in
gotta-
the kitchen until we have to let the people in.
Right? Well, Wendy's like, so what hours do you want to be open? And I'm like, well,
you
I
mean
kind of just wanted to own it. We have to work here?
And we always talk about, and I mean, we'll touch base with you in a year or two and see how it's going. But we always talk. Okay, so you think when you're a business owner, yes, you get to make your own hours. If I have to take a doctor's appointment or whatever, I can go and do whatever I want. But if you think you're going to work less, wrong.
Wrong.
You're working 80 hours a week because you're at home still working in your brain or
Yes.
whatever. And if you think you're going to be I don't know who to refer to anymore. I used to say Kanye West because whatever, he's wealthy. If you think you're going to be wealthy, you're probably going to be looking to donate blood soon, the next week. It's just, it's up and
Yeah,
down.
it's back and forth.
It's like,
That's what Wendy used to say. One minute we're on top of the world and we're like, yes. And the next minute we're looking for a plasma
donation center. Yeah, it's just.
It's like,
But I think
okay.
that's kind of part of an entrepreneur because you definitely are one.
Yes.
I could tell when we first met. You have it in your. People who can't just do one thing a day.
No.
You are a 5-time a day person. kind of
Yes.
thing. Yeah. So I knew you were that girl, and it's just kind of a good disease, I guess.
I think it is one.
It
Really.
is a disease. I don't know.
But then we all look at
just
these
can't
other
stop.
people. They're like, I have so much to do today. And you're like, what? Well, I have to go to the grocery store. And you're like,
And?
oh,
And
oh,
then-
and then
and?
what? And then what? And then what? And then what? And then what? Okay.
If only.
Right.
If only.
Right.
Right.
If only.
Exactly.
I'm I actually have to sleep. And now I feel like I should be Buddy the Elf and doing I got a good 20 minutes in.
Right. So now I have a question. So with Brent doing the background and everything, is there anything, if you were to go back, and even it being such a short time, if you were to go back and start again with everything, is there any one thing you would have done differently?
I think I just would have been more involved to even know how I got where I am right now. I mean, I feel like I'm very ignorant when I say, oh yeah, I own a business, but I I own it. Okay, whoop-de-doo. I have no clue how I got here. But
That's
because
okay.
he did do
That's
a lot of,
yes.
a lot of stuff. And so
Yeah.
it's
Well, you'll
just
learn.
that
You'll,
is-
He
you'll
called a
learn
lot,
what he
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Because it was the same way when we opened up the boutique.
Yeah.
I had owned my own business for 30 years, but it was a totally different business. So all of a sudden, I'm looking up and I'm like, oh, there's clothes hanging on the wall. How did they get there? What are we doing? Or it was a lot of money, and I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
I
that's-
don't know if that's gonna sell. But Wendy was so experienced in it that she just knew what to do, and and now I know because she taught me. But yeah, so I think eventually you'll
I think
be
that is
more
the scary
confident
part
in,
too,
you
is
know.
trying to figure out what the people want.
Yes.
You know, like
Well,
what
listen,
the people want.
listen, that we've got some advice for that, I think. And number one, I like the way you kept what obviously has been for years popular there. That seems like a no-brainer. But number two, sell what you like. Do what you like, and people will like it. You have great taste. You have a great aura about you. You know what I mean? And that's what works for us. We've we see that this top is selling by another store. They sold 5,000 of them. Well, that's not our thing. I look at it and go,
Right.
I can't put that on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you keep doing what you like, if you build it, they will come.
Right.
You know,
Well, and
something
I
like
think I think when you're excited about something, people become excited. You sell yourself before you sell anything, and no matter what sales, what you're selling, you sell yourself first. And so I think you have that great personality that.
Yeah, and you have good taste.
Well, you do. When
I
you're
would-
out and about, people
yeah.
they're gonna like you, so they're gonna be like, oh, let's go to Bandits, because remember that lady we were talking to, So, and I think things just take time to get on the map, pretty
Right.
much, and it'll all come together. And next year, this time, you'll be like, I'm a business owner and I own Bandits, and you're gonna become so much more confident.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yes, for sure.
I think it's.
I'm
cool.
hoping.
You
I'm going
will.
to jot that down, put it on my calendar. Lori said.
Lori said by this time next
We'll
year.
do yes, next year at this time we'll see what difference.
Replay, and I'll be like, lies, all lies.
Right.
No.
No, my goal is, just to make enough money so I can have my plumber come fix my sink.
Right.
But,
Oh, we understand. You have no idea. We get it.
I
We
do
get it.
remember your flood.
Yes, you do. You've been there for all of it.
COVID, flood. Market destruction,
and
and
construction, which is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
hit you next time.
Yes, next.
So but
spring,
when
summer.
it'll be we'll be okay.
Yeah, I just like I say to everyone, at least our saving grace is we have a parking lot.
So, all right. So, if we want to know what specials you're having, or how to find your hours, anything that's happening, what's the best way to find you?
Right now, we currently are Facebook heavy, probably. So Facebook, Bandits Main Street Eats. I do try and post several times a week. I'm not a big social media person. I'm trying better to at least say this is our soup of the day. These are our specials. I'll post a sandwich out there, whatever the case is. And then we do have Instagram. Somehow I'm not connected to that, so I don't know.
We can help
whatever.
you.
Yeah, Wendy's
Yeah.
the pro.
We can help you.
Good.
Yeah.
See, Brent sent them up, set them
'em
up.
up.
So he didn't link
Okay.
it together or
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
we can help you.
Whatever.
Figure that out. We'll come down.
So
I'll trade
Facebook
you
and
for
then-
a sandwich.
Okay.
And do you have, what was I going to ask? Yep. A website.
We do not have an actual website per se right now. We're working on it.
Well, yeah, and
But,
it also
but a lot
that's-
of restaurants, you can Google and go to the,
unless she
Yeah.
does online. Do you have online ordering?
We are
Working
in the final stages of DoorDash right
Good.
now.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping too that will save us over the winter time. We only have 4 little tables, so
And then you
on
got
the
outdoor
inside.
seating.
We
but
do
yeah.
have outdoor seating. I mean, people shy away from it right now. We have tarps that come down with the plastic, so I'm waiting for it to snow so then you can feel like you're inside a snow globe or one of those dome things.
Oh, yeah.
But when the sun shines on that, it does get really warm. It is heated. We do have heaters out there. We don't turn them on all the time. If there's a need for it, we will definitely turn them on. But when it was sunny out there the other day, I was like, holy cow, it is quite
Nice and
toasty out here.
toasty.
Yeah, it's warm.
Good.
Comfortable.
Well, good. Laura, you going to ask our question?
Oh, it's Wendy's favorite. Why are you our cool friend?
Well, I am your cool friend because by the grace of goodness, all that is good, my sister-in-law introduced me to you, I think it was,
Who's your sister-in-law?
Megan.
Yeah, Megan.
Was it, or was it you? She knows one of you.
I think it was.
Anyways,
anyway,
at
we met you.
Brad's thing, yeah, at one of Brad's shows, and we started chatting, and we really connected. And I'm your cool friend because you guys are cool, and I have to hang out with all the cool kids.
Ditto. Ditto.
Right. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
coming here and being on and telling us all about your
Thank you.
business.
Yes, and put this on your calendar for next December. We're going to touch base and see
Alright.
how
We'll
it's
do.
going.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Great. Thanks,
Well,
guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on Hot Topics Cool Friends. I'm Lori.
And I'm Wendy.
We would like to give a special thanks to
Chris Piper, our executive producer, and
Gary Wagner, who wrote and produced our music.
if you guys have any questions or comments and you want to listen to more of these wonderful episodes, head on over to wgte.org/coolfriends or anywhere you stream your podcast.
And remember,
To thank your local business owner,
and go out and hear a local musician.
WGTE. Voices around us.